Okay, it's July 13th. It's also day 194 of the 1 Year Chronological Study Bible. It's put out by Tyndale and it's in the New Living Translation. 4 of the 15 songs of ascent, sung as pilgrims traveled up to Jerusalem, were written by King David after he conquered the mountain city and made it his capital. Psalms 122, 124, 131, and 133. Solomon wrote Psalm 127. The others are anonymous. Israel's faith journey began on this mountain when Abraham built an altar to sacrifice Isaac, and God provided a substitute. David's going up to Jerusalem, which is also Mount Zion, captures his faith in the God of Abraham and in God's promise to Abraham. In Psalm 127, Solomon expresses the city's need for dependence on the Lord, and his focus on children acknowledges God's promise regarding Abraham's descendants. Centuries later, in 586 BC, Babylon destroys Jerusalem and its temple. But after 70 years of captivity, Cyrus authorizes Judah to return and rebuild Jerusalem. The 10 anonymous songs of ascent strengthen the remnant's faith in the face of insurmountable odds as they rebuild Jerusalem and its temple. Psalm 120, a song for pilgrims ascending to Jerusalem. I took my troubles to the Lord. I cried out to him, and he answered my prayer. Rescue me, O Lord, from liars and from all deceitful people. O deceptive tongue, what will God do to you? How will he increase your punishment? You will be pierced with sharp arrows and burned with glowing coals. How I suffer in far-off Meshach. It pains me to live in distant Kedar. I am tired of living among people who hate peace. I search for peace, but when I speak of peace, they want war. Psalm 121, a song for pilgrims ascending to Jerusalem. I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel never sleeps or slumbers. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon at night. The Lord keeps you from all harm and watches over your life. The Lord keeps watch over you as you come and go, both now and forever. Psalm 123. I lift my eyes to you, O God, enthroned in heaven. We keep looking to the Lord our God for his mercy, just as servants keep their eyes on their master, as a slave girl watches her mistress for the slightest signal. Have mercy on us, Lord, have mercy, for we have had our fill of contempt. We have had more than our fill of the scoffing of the proud and the contempt of the arrogant. Psalm 125. Those who trust in the Lord are as secure as Mount Zion. They will not be defeated, but will endure forever. Just as the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people, both now and forever. The wicked will not rule the land of the godly, for then the godly might be tempted to do wrong. O Lord, do good to those who are good, whose hearts are in tune with you. But banish those who turn to crooked ways, O Lord. Take them away with those who do evil. May Israel have peace. Psalm 126. When the Lord brought back his exiles to Jerusalem, it was like a dream. We were filled with laughter and we sang for joy. And the other nations said, "What amazing things the Lord has done for them." Yes, the Lord has done amazing things for us. What joy. Restore our fortunes, Lord, as streams renew the desert. Those who plant in tears will harvest with shouts of joy. They weep as they go to plant their seed, but they sing as they return with the harvest. It hit me when we were reading these songs of ascent, and it talked about, that they were probably these few were probably written during the time when they were returning to Jerusalem after captivity, after King Cyrus let them go. And I wondered, you know, when the Jews were released from the camps and things after World War II, and finally, after, being still imprisoned and on ships because they had no home to go to after World War II. If you read your history books, they were still in limbo for quite a bit of time. I can't remember exactly how long, but they were eventually allowed to go back to Israel. And it was pretty much a wasteland at that point in time. But how they felt to go back to a land that they could eventually call their own, because they had to still fight for it, right? But they did fight, and in the Lord's name they won, with the Lord's help, right? But going back to Jerusalem, because we're reading biblical accounts of the songs of ascent, and it's because they were going back after captivity. Well, after World War II, they did the same thing. History repeats itself over and over. That's why the Bible, the prophetic verses, have so many layers to them. They can have been fulfilled at this time and also have been fulfilled at this time. And so it's so fun. It's so fun to read God's word. It's so fun to stay in tune and just be there, just to get it and to see it and to know that God is so great. His word is amazing. So um, he overwhelms me with his word, with his goodness, with his promises. And these Psalms are such a testament to that. And it's been a fun few days reading through these. I think we still have a few more days. I keep looking into the hard copy and looking ahead. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining in.